Regriff is so generous that he gets his token right back.
Good karma there.
I have no doubt that will pay off for you in the future, as we have another matchup here with normal rules and switching on. On the blue team, it's going to be Poochyena, Elekid, and Shinx.
And for the red corner, we have Tyranitar, Bidoof, and Giratina. Or Giratina, depending on how you pronounce it.
Giratina, it's all the same. It's the big, bad, scary ghost dragon thing.
Satan Pokemon.
It kind of looks like Satan, I'm not going to lie. And another thing I'm not going to lie about is Bidoof seems very out of place on red team.
Right, we've got two monstrous pseudo-legendary and a legendary, and then, you know, there's just Bidoof.
And then there's the derpy little Bidoof.
Who knows, maybe it will prove itself in this match why it belongs to stand among the greats.
This Bidoof set is rather interesting. Curse and Simple is a pretty potent combination.
Right, Simple's going to times by 2 any stat drops or stat buffs that Bidoof gets. So with Curse, it will sharply lower its speed, but sharply raise its attack and defense as well.
And with it holding onto that Citrus Berry there, it will be able to tank at least, or maybe 1 or 2 hits, depending on if it's special or physical or not, but it can then use its priority move in Quick Attack and get not only a stab boost, but a +2 on its attack thanks to the Curse.
Right, to make its speed drop redundant there, so a nice set there. Interesting to note, Giratina has Black Sludge as well, which means it will take residual poison damage every turn.
And with one of its moves being Shadow Force, that is a 2-turn move, so that turn that it does vanish instantly, it will still be taking damage.
Interesting to note, Poochyena has Quick Feet as well, so if Red are able to get the burn off with Tyranitar, it will raise Poochyena's speed there.
Could also get a Paralysis from Thunder as well.
Right, many possibilities. And Elekid is holding the Flame Orb itself, which will be looking to fling, I believe.
Yeah, if I was that Elekid, I would want to get rid of that Flame Orb so my attack is not cut in half.
Right, especially with Elekid relying on those attacking moves. And we move on to Shinx now, which has Intimidate, which will get that attack drop on the opposing Pokemon.
And with both Tyranitar and Bidoof having physical moves here, that could be very valuable for the blue team.
See how this one goes. So far it looks as if Red are the favoured team, but it's still early days in the betting.
Down to 5 seconds left. By the time you are hearing this, it'll be too late and the match will have started.
Oh, looks like that's it. No more last second bets though.
We will get this match started at the Gateway Coliseum.
For the blue corner it's going to be Poochyena, and for the red corner it will be Tyranitar to start. Switching is on.
The 2 Dark-type Pokemon appear on the battlefield as Sandstorm is whipped up by the Tyranitar. It seems we should have brought our goggles once again here as Tyranitar moves first and goes for a taunt.
Interesting play, going to stop Yawn from being used in this match.
Poochyena was not going for the Yawn, instead goes for the Super Fang, and that will cut Tyranitar's health in half.
Nice setup for the Dig there now. Maybe Dig can just take it down. The leftover is going to heal up that health that was lost by the Sandstorm.
Tyranitar moves over to a Flamethrower here. Solid hit on Poochyena, down to half health.
Doesn't get the burn, and Poochyena is able to fire off a Dig there.
And with Poochyena hiding underground, it will not take any damage from Sandstorm and be able to restore a little bit of his health thanks to leftovers.
Tyranitar going to miss with Flamethrower, obviously.
Poochyena coming in with Dig here, that's going to be super effective on Tyranitar, but Tyranitar will hold on.
Very tanky Pokemon is Tyranitar. Oh, I just lost 8 tokens on Pinball. Lovely.
I hate when that happens, very unfortunate.
What can you do? Anyway, Tyranitar going to go in for another Flamethrower, this should do it.
That's a hit this time, and that will knock out Poochyena.
looks like Elekid will be sent in next.
You are right, Elekid takes to the battlefield here. Let's see how it handles this low health Tyranitar.
Smartly goes for its fling, a nice last second input to save, which will save Elekid from being burnt.
And I think that will also knock out Tyranitar, even though that did very little damage to Tyranitar. Oh no, Tyranitar will hold on! So it gets to respond with a flamethrower here on Elekid, and that's going to do a massive... Oh no, it didn't really do much damage. I thought it was going to do way more than that.
Of course, it's not affected by the attack drop flamethrower, so nice move to go for that.
Elekid actually was able to tank that flamethrower much better than I thought it was. So Tyranitar goes down to its burn, and the red core needs to switch in a new Pokemon.
Unfortunately for Blue, though, they weren't able to fire off that Flame Orb onto Bidoof or Giratina, which at full health would have nerfed them by quite a bit.
Elekid goes for a cross chop, but misses the target.
Unfortunate there. Bidoof going to go for an Odor Sleuth there, which really not that useful in this situation, but see what they can make with it.
It has identified the Elekid. It is indeed a baby Electabuzz.
Blue are going to switch to much safer Thunder Punch here, getting that 100% accuracy. Not super effective though.
Bidoof restores his health thanks to the Citrus Berry and goes for a second Odor Sleuth, continuing to identify the Elekid. And guess what? It's still Elekid.
Looks to be just double checking there, just in case it changed.
It's always good to double check just for good measure as the Sandstorm continues to rip and tear into these Pokemon's HP.
Another Thunder Punch here. Not sure that'll be enough, but safe accuracy there.
A little late, but Bidoof does get a curse off here. That'll lower its speed, but greatly raise its attack and defense.
See if you can switch to quick attack in time. Bidoof just clutching on from the Sandstorm there as well. I think this will be its last turn in battle.
Bidoof is able to pull off the quick attack here, and that will probably knock out Elekid.
Yes, it does. Smart play there by Red, and now we go to a one-on-one situation of Shinx versus Giratina.
Sandstorm will of course knock out the Bidoof here, so the last Pokemon from each team will take the field.
Slightly unfortunate for Shinx, it doesn't have any super effective moves of Giratina.
And with it being a Dragon type there, it will also be resisting its stab type electric moves.
Shinx will get the Intimidate, which will nerf the power of Shadow Force and Dragon Claw.
Dragon Claw does have a higher chance to critical hit though, as Giratina vanishes instantly.
Discharge will miss, obviously.
But
Giratina going to be taking damage from Sandstorm and the Black Sludge here.
So after a move of just vanishing instantly, Giratina has lost about a fifth of its health. That attack drop is paying off for the blue corner here, as Shadow Force was not able to knock it out, but Charge Beam does very little damage to this Giratina.
Will it get the boost though? No, it won't, unfortunately. The interesting thing about Black Sludge is that it doesn't actually count as a poison status condition. So if Blue were to get off paralysis here with a discharge, they could do quite a bit to Giratina in that situation.
Giratina will vanish instantly yet again, as Shinx's discharge will miss the target.
Have another stalling turn here. Shinx on low health, so this Shadow Force will probably take it out.
Shinx is desperately holding on here as Giratina looks to completely destroy it with Shadow Force. Boom! Critical hit just for the Rubbins.
It's like Satan pulled it through for the red corner.
Lord Satan is victorious on the red corner, so they get a nice 83% payout.
Nice, nice, well deserved.
And finally, that sandstorm has subsided. That was there for the entire match.
Which the sandstream didn't go away until we changed the condition. Going to go back into the side game now, Ash Grey, which does follow the events of the anime, so we are still in the early stages, still in Viridian Forest.
I think we're around episode 3 of the anime, so we got a little bit of ways to go.
We've got a long way to go. It's a good thing about this side game, looks like it's going to last for a while.
It also did help that we failed catching Pidgeotto the first time.
Yeah, I saw we had a bit of trouble with that, and I believe we lost to Team Rocket as well.
We are living up to our name of trash. There are now 2 tokens on the line, thanks again to BreeGriff19. Always a big fan of you adding tokens here to the token pot.
Congratulations to Rainford and Sky Jersey.
Oh, I heard Chinchou. It's
Free
Baby
Evolution
Fish.
is your favourite Pokemon, if I'm correct.
I like the Lantern, but Baby Fish is also cool.
No, they're both cool. So we've got a random order match here, switching off. The Pokemon order that you see on the screen may or may not be the one that appears in battle, so you've got to think strategically.
So since the order does not matter, we'll read them off in a random order. On the blue team, it's going to be Yanmega, Diglett, and Cyndaquil.
And for the red corner, we have Seviper, Golem, and Baby Fish. Chinchou.
Baby Fish. That is currently my badge that I have equipped.
Do you not have Lantern?
I do not have Lantern, sadly.
Oh, maybe someday.
Maybe someday. There is currently one person who has it, but they want to hold on to it, so it's all them.
Yeah, you can't do anything about that. Okay, going to run down the sets. Diglett here has a very smart set that has a focus sash with reverse resist. Could do some damage to Golem there.
So with that focus sash, it will be able to pull off 2 moves, and reversal will be at max power if it decides to go for that.
Fortunately for red as well, Diglett's looking pretty strong here. It can Earthquake, Chinchou, and Seviper with a super effective start.
Its ability there of Arena Trap will not be used at all this match, thanks to switching being off.
Correct, it will be redundant. Can move on to Yanmega though, which can switch out though with U-turn, see if they can make use of that.
Being able to switch in a match with switching off is very valuable.
Just got 1 minute to go here.
Taking a look at this Chinchou set here, it does have a Damp Rock and Rain Dance, so if it does go for that, the rain will be here for 8 turns instead of the usual 5.
Right, giving its Stab Thunder move 100% accuracy and boosting its serve as well.
However,
high
though,
bets on red.
It looks like actually all of Blue's team will be able to outspeed that Chinchou, though, with the exception of Yanmega, but with its speed boost the following turn it will be.
Or Chinchou.
We are now down under 20 seconds. If you'd like to bet, now is the time to squeeze in one last little bet.
Some very nice odds for the blue corner, if people can snatch those up.
A reminder, this is a random order. They're about to get shuffled up here. And we will now see Cyndaquil and Golem take to the battlefield first.
Unlucky for Cyndaquil, there's not too much you can do in this situation. Back out on the Gateway Coliseum.
The Blue Trainer and John Cena are ready to do battle. They send out their Pokemon, and let's get this one started.
Cyndaquil misses its Will-O-Wisp, unfortunately, looking for that attack nerf.
Golem comes in with a magnitude. It's going to be magnitude 8. That's going to do a lot of damage. Let's see how Cyndaquil takes it.
Roll. And it will be enough.
Gone with one hit. Cyndaquil goes down. Poor best.
Very unlucky for blue there.
After that massive hit, Yanmega comes in next for the blue team.
Natural Gift of Water will be 4 times super effective.
Solid hit there on Golem, now down to about half health as the Sandstorm comes for now a 3rd match in a row. My goodness.
And Golem has the Sand Veil ability as well, so in the Sandstorm its evasiveness will be slightly raised.
Fortunately, this time I was able to bring my goggles, so I can still see the match that is going on. Yanmega's speed is up thanks to its ability, and comes in with an aerial ace. That's going to be not very effective on the rock type.
There's not too much blue can do here, apart from just stall out until Diglett arrives in the field.
Sandstorm continues to rage on here as Yanmega loses a little bit of its health.
There's Aerial Ace again. Still not going to do too much, but damage is damage.
Golem switches over to Rollout here. That's going to do a lot of damage on the bug flying type Pokemon, otherwise stalled there. And it will build up damage over turn.
Damage each turn. Zeogran asks if Rollout is ground type. No, it is not, it is rock type.
Yes, Rollout is a rock type move. It builds up damage over time, and with that second hit, Yanmega goes down.
I didn't see, did Red get the defense curl off before they used Rollout?
I don't believe so. I think they went for double Sandstorm and then started rolling out.
Yeah, I don't believe they did either. But if they did, Rollout would do more damage after that defense curl boost.
Diglett is sent in here, and it moves first with an Earthquake. That's going to be super effective and knock out Golem.
Blue looking to sweep here.
Diglett does have a nice type advantage against all of Red's team here, but it has to fight through all 3 of them.
It will survive one shot that Red throws it with the Focus Sash, but don't know if Diglett can quite hold it off on its own.
Another turn and another Earthquake from this Diglett. Super effective on Chinchou, and Chinchou barely holds on. Go Fish.
It's Icy Wind looking to drop its speed, but Diglett's very, very speedy. It's one of the fastest Pokemon in the game, so...
Chinchou was at, what is it, 222 for speed? Something like that?
Yeah, and it will outspeed the Surf.
Speed drop did matter here as Chinchou uses Surf, and that will finish off Diglett. Go Fish.
Unfortunately for the blue corner, Sandstorm had just petered out the turn before, so that probably would have been enough to take out Chinchou there. Nice 62% payout for the red corner there.
Go Fish.
Oh, there's your cry. Go Noisemaker.
That was actually my last Noisemaker there, until I win another one.
I think I've got 2 left, but I want to save them. I've got a Tull, and that has a really, really creepy cry, so it's very fun to troll.
I think I have heard that one before. It always freaks me out. Back in the side game, we are making our way to the Healing Girl.
Still believe we only have 3 Pokemon in this side game so far, that being Caterpie, Pidgeotto, and Pikachu.
I feel like Pikachu should be following us around right now, as there's another token added to the storm, thanks again to BreeGriff19. And I just heard a Weedle cry somewhere in the background.
And congratulations go to